أكبر الله أكبر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه كما يحب ربنا ويرضاه. Alhamdulillah, in our last class we took 3 letters: Tha, Dal, Dha. These are the 3 letters that we took in the previous lesson, and today we want to review them, and after this we have 4 more letters and we're finished. Then we're going to look into the sifat and what does sifat mean. Hopefully we will finish this week or the upcoming week, and after this week or after we finish this lesson we will change to a new topic, and this topic is going to require from you all a notebook and a mushaf. Notebook and a mushaf, an English translation of the Quran that has the Arabic with it. We're going to go into the rights of inheritance, dealing with the 3 verses mentioned in this topic in Surah An-Nisa. And we want to spend the rest of my visit here doing this, and I will probably, inshallah, be leaving at the end of September. So we want to finish this and go into another topic. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his assistance, and to bless us in our affairs. There's nothing like having classes on a daily basis. You find in it, with the permission of Allah, barakah. And this is what I heavily encourage you all with, having classes every day. Now, but this makes the ilm stick. Now, and this enables those who are not used to learning or may be a little slow in learning, and aids them in learning. Now, understand, barakallahu fikum, the greatest thing for somebody who has difficulty in something is to continue in that thing. For example, those who have difficulty memorizing, what's going to strengthen his memorization except memorizing? And the fine example of this is the one who has trouble running. No doubt when somebody enters the military and he has to jog and he has to run every day a certain amount, there are those that probably don't have any problem jogging. And there are those who are new to this, have problems jogging and running it and keep it up. What is the solution for him? Should he take vitamin D and vitamin C? Should he meditate and take deep breaths? Should he get cupping and bring out the blood from his head? Should he do stretching, or should he just run? What's the best thing for him? Maybe that other stuff might work, but the best remedy for running is running, and the best remedy for memorizing is memorizing, and the best thing for learning is learning. Now, for Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he says, إِنَّمَا الْحِلْمُ بِالتَّحَلُّمِ وَإِنَّمَا الْعِلْمُ بِالتَّعَلُّمِ. Now, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, verily, al-hilm, which is being patient and not getting upset quick, is by practicing patience. And gaining ilm is by learning. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Man yasta'fif yu'iffuhu Allah. Those who strive with abstinence, Allah makes them abstinent. وَمَنْ يَسْتَغْنِي يُغْنِهِ اللَّهُ. And those who try to be content, Allah makes them content. وَمَنْ تَصَبَّرَ يُصَبِّرُهُ اللَّهُ. Whoever strives to be patient, Allah will make him patient. Man tasabbara, he strives to be patient, Allah makes him patient. Now, so the Prophet said, إِنَّمَا الْعِلْمُ بِالتَّعَلُّمِ. Knowledge is by learning. So the more you learn how to learn, and the more knowledge you gain. Now, and this is what we want to understand. So we want to move from this lesson to another lesson, and we want our classes to be every day. And hopefully when I go back to Yemen, with Allah's aid and his assistance, wahda, we will continue our classes in Arabic, inshallah, and on a daily basis. Na'am. Except that probably when I go back, I will increase you all on Saturday. No days off except Friday. Naam, naam. Roll up your sleeves. Barakallahu fikum. And if not, what else do we have to do? What else do we have to do? What are we busy with? Billah alaik. Let's dedicate our lives to this religion, our lives. So that those behind us, we don't want our children to learn from book number 1 and book number 2 and going through what we're going through. We want them to pick it up naturally from us speaking in the house. We don't want our children to have to go through book number 1 and book number 2. We want they be from amongst us children who learn it just like everybody else, just by hearing and speaking. Now, barakallahu fikum. This is these 3 letters here. Barakallahu fikum. May Allah aid you all that we took. Lastly, these letters are from the tip of the tongue and the tip of the front teeth. And the tip of the front teeth. On these 3 letters, we're just reviewing now because we took this previously. The tip of the tongue has to go beyond the front teeth. The tongue has to go outside of the mouth. No. So this word, ذَلِكَ, sometimes you hear those from West African countries. They go, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابِ, ذَلِكَ. They say ذَلِكَ because they just didn't put their tongue out to that. They're still inside that. They just have to put their tongue out a little bit. But thalatha, they say salasa. Instead of saying thalatha, you might hear them say salasa. They don't put their tongue out. Tha. So if we know the 2 points that have, the 2 entities that have to collide with one another on this letter, and these 2 entities are what? They are the tip of the tongue and the tip of the front teeth. These are the 2 entities that have to collide. And the tongue has to go past the front teeth. Just the tip of the tongue, not the whole tongue, not the middle of the tongue, just the tip of the tongue. Barakallahu fikum. If we know the 2 entities that have to collide, for the pronunciation of these 3 letters, tha, tha, dha, atha, adha, Allah. Then what is the difference between these 3 letters? And verily, that which is going to distinguish, or from that will distinguish between these letters is what? That which is connected to the flow of sound, or the suppression of sound, or the flow of air, or the suppression of air. Naam. Tayyib. So if that's the case, we're going to look at the tha and the dal. All of these letters, all of these 3 letters, sound flows. And that word flows indicates gentleness, that we're going to bring these 2 entities together. These 2 entities, which in these 3 letters is the tip of the tongue and the tip of the front teeth. When we know that in these 3 letters, all of them together, they share this one quality, that the sound flows, then this indicates that we're going to bring these 2 entities and all of these 3 letters gently. As, al. All of these 3 letters have sound. Sound flows. And all of them. So now what's the difference between tha wa tha? A tha has air. A thal, no air. So which one of them has more pressure? A thal. Now, a tha, you want to be extra gentle because now you have the flow of air and the flow of sound. All of them have the flow of sound, but this one extra, it has flow of sound as well as the flow of air. Meaning you're going to put barakallahu feek, you're going to put the tip of your tongue with the tip of your teeth gently. الثالثة الثلاثة الثا الثوب الثا في الثالثة في الثا نعم. As for the dhal, That it stops the flow of air. When you have to press a little bit with your tongue, don't press too hard because you don't want to suppress the flow of sound. You don't want to suppress and stop the flow of sound. You just want to stop and suppress the flow of the air. So you're going to be in a middle type, uh, using mediocre pressure, if that's correct what I'm saying. الذا الذا كذبوا كذب وإذ قلنا يكذبون يكذبون كذبوا كذبوا. Look at these two words, barakallahu fikum. This is كذبوا كذبوا, and this is كذبوا كذبوا كذبوا. Don't go too hard and say كذبوا no, it doesn't stop. كذبوا like كذبوا كذب. طيب. That's the difference between the th and the the. And let's look at the difference between the thou and the law. Okay, and we're going to look at this, and we're going to understand this from different views. The thal, this is your tongue, straight. Allah, this is your tongue. Your tongue is al wada al-raha, is natural disposition. Your throat is wide open. This is your throat. The sound comes up, it goes to there, 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 there. The sound flows freely. There's no construction, no obstacles, nothing in its way. Tayyib. Allah, this is your throat here. The sound only has this little space to come through. It has this little space to come through, but then it opens up once it comes out. It opens up once it comes out. Law. You raise up the back of your tongue and you lower the tip of your tongue. And we can't continuously ask, how is it that you raise up the back of your tongue? By using the muscles in the under the tip of your tongue, lowering your tip of your tongue. Every time, or the more you lower the tip of your tongue, the more the back of your tongue raises up. The law. You all are after me. The law. It does not, it's not an issue that goes back to your lips. Your lips are in the same fashion and shape between that and law. It's an internal change. It's the shape of your mouth inside. It has nothing to do with the change of the shape of your lips. So don't make your lips or your mouth in an oval shape. No. Just as you say ta, you say thaw. You say sa, you say saw. And here, that, law. These 6 letters. Or you can make them on 3 categories. You all after me. Ta, taw. Ta, taw. Sa, saw. Sa, saw. The, law. The, law. We're going to look at this issue also in another light. We're going to look at this issue here from another point, from the top of the tongue. This is your tongue here. This is your tongue here. When you say that, there's no pressure here. There's no pressure. It might just barely touch, but the pressure is here, right where the muckwitch is. The. This might touch here, but there's no pressure. But when you say, this is the val, but when you say law, there's a lot of pressure here. This, you're going to try to stick it to the roof of your mouth. It's called itibaq. Law, 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 Allah, Allah, Alam. So just look at these two words with a sukoon. Look at these two words written with a sukoon. إذ قال إذ قال إذ قال إذ قال إذ. Look at this word here. أظلموا. Don't say أظلموا. 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 On another example. Another example. يكذب يكذب. You all after me. يكذب 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 الذي. طيب, then look at this. من القوم الظالمين. القوم القوم الظالمين. القوم القوم يكذب. طيب, these are two words in the Quran. I want to write them down. There are words that there's an alif in it, but it's not written, like ذَلِكَ. ذَلِكَ, the alif is not written. ذَلِكَ. ذَلِكَ. ذَلِكَ ظَالِمُ. ذَلِكَ ظَالِمُ. It does not go back to the shape of your lips. Don't change your lips. You have to raise the inside, the back of your tongue, the back of your tongue. How do you raise the back of your tongue? By lowering the tip of your tongue. Push down. Law. Law. The. Law. When you say law, this is your throat. When you say that, the sound comes like that. Your tongue is right here. But when you say law, somebody might say law. The teacher might say, raise your tongue up more. You say law. You say, raise up your tongue more. Law. 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 So we had an exercise with one of my teachers. His name is Usama. He used to have us take the letter from the vowel slowly to the law, by making your tongue like this, then making it like that, then making it like that, then making it like that, then making it like that. So we would say the, until there's no more space. You raise your tongue up till you like close the throat totally. The, 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 the. So you want to be able to raise your tongue up immediately when you need to read that letter. You don't want to do it one time in the short. You guys know, make it more, no, increase it more. No, you want to go right up. Sa, so. It's not increasing your voice. Leave your voice at the same level. Ta, so ta. You have these three letters. You have ta over here, tor over here. You have sa over here. You have saw over here. You have that over here. You have law over here. These letters have the same makhraj, same makhraj, same makhraj. What is the difference between the two? Both of them are same, basically, when it comes to air and sound, except the ta. Ta has air and the tho has no air. But this has air and sound, and this has air and sound. This has sound, no air, sound, no air. It's similar. So you all after me. Ta, to, 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 to. The more you make your sound, your mouth like a tunnel, the more it's tunnel like tajweed, tajweed al-fami. Tajweed means a tunnel. You're making it more oval inside, the deeper the sound is going to be. Sa. So your tongue is flat. Sa, so, 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 so. Oh. I should tell the students, scare me. And they scare me. And they'll go, oh. You don't want to say, sa. You ain't scare nobody with sa. Tayyip. The, law, 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 الظالمون. Naam, law. You want to make it a mud tawil, you want to make it long, to taste it totally. And that your lips are not, that is something inside with your tongue that you're using. That's a good lesson that we had today. Today we want to move on to one new letter, because it's the only letter that's in this makhraj. And that's the letter of the fa. We hope that this lesson is beneficial to you all. This is not something that is going to replace reading to your teacher. And Quran is studied by reading to the teacher and the teacher reading to you. There's no replacement for that. Get all the books that you want and all the recordings. Get Husri, Minshawi, get Abdul Basit, get whoever, Sudais, Sharim, get all of it. That's not going to help. You have to sit down with your teacher. He reads to you and you read back to him. There is no substitute. So, for example, I studied with somebody from Algeria, and he used to tell me, I used to read to my teacher, and then I have to come back tomorrow and read it correctly to him without mistakes. I would go to 10 other teachers and read it to them and come back to him and find it. Where are we going to find one teacher? Forget the 10. The first teacher. Where are we going to find one? Nah, so that's our sad situation. Nah. So we have to work hard. And we're not going to go to people other than Ahl Sunnah to learn this recitation. I will meet Allah with this tongue and I'm Sunni. What's my blame? I will meet Allah with this tongue that's crooked and I'm Sunni. Before I meet Allah with a straight tongue and I'm not on the Sunnah. Ya Abdul Hamid, are you with me? We are not going to sit with a Sufi or somebody from the Quran Muslimin, na'am, that we're going to have to fall into bid'ah and reading Quran together and making dua together and doing all kinds of other things that's not correct. I meet Allah with this tongue. Isn't that better? Nah. I meet Allah with this crooked tongue. And thabit on my deen, firm on my deen. Before I meet Allah, my tongue is nice and straight and my deen is all mixed up. Yeah, Muqbil, are you with me? Nah, so don't sell your deen for Tajweed. Yeah, remain upon what you're upon. Allah will make it easy. Allah will make it easy. Nah. I remember 6 months I would be in Damascus. Oh, Allah, bring me a teacher. Oh, Allah, bring me a teacher. Oh, Allah, bring me a teacher. Nah. And somebody used to say, listen, if you want Tajweed, you have to stick with Sufis. Ain't no other way. They're the only ones that got it. Now, just be patient. Just be patient. Nah. So yeah, today we're going to get into a new letter. This is the fact. We're finished. This is the last letter of the tongue. We're finished the tongue. We are finished with the tongue. This letter here is the tip of the tongue. Pardon me for my drawing. And the bottom lip. That's not a lip and a tongue, but hey, that's the best we can do there. You all pardon me. I don't know if I should draw some black lips or white lips here, but just make it some regular lips. Okay, this is the tongue here. The tongue is inside the mouth. Okay, it's the tip of the tongue and the inside of the bottom lip. I'm not an artist. Nobody take offense. Okay, I'm not. The tip of the front teeth, the tip of the upper teeth, the tip of the upper teeth. The tip of the upper teeth and the inside of the bottom lip. Naam. It's what? The tip of the two front teeth and the inside of the bottom lip, not the outside. Not the outside. This is the lips here. Naam. The inside of the mouth, not the outside. The inside. Pardon me for my drawing. F. Those are the two entities that collide. It's going to be very easy once I tell you that in this letter, barakallahu feekum, sound flows. Air flows. What does that show? That is soft, right? Yaf. You don't say yaf alone. Yaf alone. You say yaf alone. Kuffar. You don't say kuffar. 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 Yaf. Yaf alone. Taf alone. Naam. Tayyib. So this letter is simple. There are no other letters that share in this makhraj. The tip of the tongue and the bottom of the lower lip. The inside of the lower lip. The tip of the tongue and the inside of the lower lip. The tip of the tongue and the inside of the lower lip. Inshallah, that's clear. Yaf'alun. Yaf'alun. Kuffaru. Kafara. Na'am. Tayyib ya ikhwati, this is our lesson for today. Tomorrow we have 3 more letters, the ba, the meme, and the wow. These are the letters of the lips. And with that, we have covered all of the letters. Tomorrow we have covered all of the letters. There's no more letters. We will review from the beginning, and then we'll go straight into the sifat. This letter, this dars is in the makharij huruf was sifat. We studied the makharij huruf. What is the sifat? And we're going to look at the letters when we get into the sifat. All the letters that have ear in it. Instead of looking at the letters of the makhraj is these two entities that collide, and these two entities that collide, you say this one has air, this one has sound, this one you raise up your tongue, this one your tongue is flat. No, we're going to look at all the letters that have sound, all the letters that don't have sound, all the letters that have ear, all the letters that don't have ear, all the letters that you raise your tongue in, all the letters that you don't raise your tongue in. So now we're looking at the letters on their makhraj, and then we mention what's in it from air and sound and that. But no, we're going to look at it from a different angle. All of them that have sound, all of them that don't have sound, all of them that have air, all of them that don't have air, all of them that the tongue is flat, all of them that the tongue is raised up. And we're concentrated on from that angle. And inshallah, we will get the barakah from Allah. This is our lesson for today. Now, no. This is, what do you mean this is one? This one is from the tip of the tongue, the tip of the teeth, and the bottom of the lip. The khayshum, we covered it. Now, the khayshum is only in two letters. Khayshum is in the noon and the meme. It starts at that makhraj and it ends in the nose. So the meme we're going to come to, we took the noon. The noon is at the tip of the tongue. Come back from the teeth a little bit. It starts there, but it ends in the nose. And it starts there, but the actually sound, what does the sound come from? Come from the nose. So much so if you close your nose with your fingers, there will be no sound. Nah. So it starts there. So that's when they say the khayshum is for two letters, the noon and the meme. The sound starts at the tip of the tongue with the noon. When the meme, which we're going to take tomorrow, it starts with the two lips, but it ends, the sound actually originates and stems from the nose. It comes from the nose. This is our lesson for today. Inshallah, we will continue. This Thursday, we're not going to have a dose. Inshallah, I'll be going to Canada. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك